What's up, gamers? Bobby gamers! WQ'd here, gamers. Make sure to subscribe. Yo, last cat here looks like 971-272-1627. That's a weird name for a camera, right? Yo, it's poppin', gamers. WQ'd here, guys. Gamers, what's up? It's a big day today. It's a big deal today. And I'm gonna need you to win right now. I'm gonna need you to subscribe to this YouTube channel right now, gamers, and you're gonna change your life. You're gonna radically improve your life right now, okay? You're gonna radically change your life, gamers, and you're gonna join the Alpha Gamer Project. WQ, big gamer, Alpha Gamer Project, and you're gonna level up into an Alpha Gamer. It's game changing. This is game changing. Alright, gamers. Let's not get too carried away, okay? Let's get into the video, gamers. We've been talking a lot about gamers lately about game changing stuff. We've been talking about getting off bad videos, game changing new habits, good habits. I mean, we're picking up big habits, okay? We're picking up new habits that's making you unbeatable. It's making you untouchable. Okay, gamers. That's a huge deal. That can change the world. That can literally change the world. If you take who you are and you completely upgrade yourself through the power of natural gameplay and the WQ'd subscription button, it's something. Like when I moved out of my house 6 months ago, the first thing I did actually was I went, well, we won't go into that. But what happened was my habits started to reset. My good habits started to bleed out. My bad habits started to come back in. First thing I did, gamers, when I moved out, my habits started to become negative again, negativity. And that's not good. I stopped making YouTube videos, which gave me a ton of motivation, inspiration, and happiness. Obviously, it changed the world, gamers. Another thing that happened was I started eating unhealthy. Like I would buy a whole cake and just eat the whole cake instead of, now I only eat organic greens and meats and potatoes and stuff like that. But I used to, I just buy cake, or I just buy Oreos and Doritos because I wanted to, so why the hell not? And it was on sale, yeah, why not? But like in ice cream, I eat a lot of ice cream. Until a whole month went by. A whole 60 days went by, and I literally gained weight. I physically gained weight. It physically looked worse. I felt terrible too. Like if you eat a whole 2-pound cake in one day, I mean, you're not sleeping good, and you don't feel good. And what would happen, gamers? What would happen is that I gained weight. It was like fat. It was like body fat. Yeah, I didn't feel good. I was like, wow, this sucks, gamers. This fucking sucks, gamers. I can't do this anymore. No longer can I do this, gamers. So I actually totally revamped my diet like 2 months in. Totally revamped my diet. I'm like, okay, I'm done with the sugar. I'm done with an excess, artificial, unnatural sugar. Unnatural gameplay. You want to lose? Go find some unnatural gameplay. See, it all makes sense. People are like, what is natural game? It's Bobby gamers. Real WQ here, gamers. Real Alpha Gamer here, guys. Make sure to subscribe right now. It's gonna change your life forever. Okay, gamers. First thing I did when I moved out. What was the first thing I did when I moved out of my mom's house 6 months ago? My bad habits started to creep back in, and my good habits, I lost them. That was the first thing that happened. I lost all my good habits, and I gained all my bad habits. So I stopped making YouTube videos. And I love making YouTube videos. They change the world. I mean, these videos are seriously groundbreaking. These have the capacity to totally influence the future. I mean, this could seriously like ripple through time, and seriously positively affect the world. That's incredible. I stopped making YouTube videos. Started eating like garbage. I started watching bad, online, and naughty, 18+, ecchi and hentai videos. We'll just put it that way, right? Well, let's phrase it like that, gamers. That's actually happening. There's a bunch of other bad habits I started picking up too. But one of them was the food, and it was like the food and the diet. And I would eat like, buy like a cake, or buy some Oreos, or buy some potato, like Lay's, Frito, Dorito things. And I'd buy them and eat them, and I'm like, I felt terrible. Like, wow, this sucks. Now I don't know. I'd buy them. I don't even know I'd buy them. They're addicting. Like I can't tell you they taste good. What tastes good is an apple. Eating an apple every day, it tastes good. Making a good effort in a game, making a good effort, going for a world record, and actually like meeting your goals. And even if you just make a good effort, you don't meet your goals. You still make a good effort. That's feel good. But like eating like an entire 2-pound Oreo ice cream cake doesn't feel good. And you don't sleep. And after like a month, I started getting weight. I started getting fat. I'm like, looking at my body in the mirror. I'm like, this sucks. Like, what am I doing? And, you know, the truth is, guys, so much of America, it's like 70% of America is overweight. So much of America is actually, they eat garbage. I mean, they just eat straight plain garbage every day of their life for decades. And I think it's kind of hard to rebound from that. You have to spend, like, good effort to fix that. But what I only did for 1 month, and I'm telling you guys right now, you gotta stop eating garbage. We're done with the garbage, guys. It's alpha gaming. It's called alpha gaming, guys. Stop eating winning food. Eating high-quality organos. All right, gamers. I mean, this is game changing. So we're talking about eating good food. No more unnatural sugars. No more artificial sugars. No more like obvious junk food. Just get rid of that. Obvious McDonald's, like just get rid of that. I mean, if you like need to eat something, and like you can only eat McDonald's, okay, whatever. You know, it's not gonna end the world. But you eat that stuff like 3 times a day, every single day of your life. It's not good for you. It's the same thing with like any kind of Doritos or like any kind of obvious junk food, soda. Get rid of it, okay? I know you're gonna get headaches. You're literally gonna get sugar withdrawal headaches, and you're gonna be confused. Like you're gonna be saying to yourself, "What do I eat? What am I supposed to eat if I'm not allowed to eat junk food or convenience food? I have no idea what to eat. I'm confused. Can you help me out?" That happened to me too. Don't worry, you overcome it. After like a month, you figure it out. But since I've revamped my diet, I've actually gained weight in the past month, or like 4 months since I revamped my diet. I've actually gained quite a bit of weight because I have to eat a lot because my job requires me to. I'm like lift weights, so I've actually gained a lot of weight and I've gained a lot of muscle, and I've lost fat. I've lost unnecessary beta fat. I've gained muscle. I've gained a lot of muscle. I'm getting huge in that department and lifting. Doing all kind of push-ups. It's really cool. I like looking at myself in the mirror. I wake up, go to work, you know, lift weights for 8 hours, hit a girls. That's my job pretty much. You guys are making me blush. You guys are making me embarrassed. All right. And then I come home and I don't look at adult videos, 18 plus entertainment online. And then I go to bed and I get a sound 8 hours of sleep every day. And I cook healthy organic food and I get world records every freaking day of my life, gamers. And it's easy to do, gamers. Like, this is game changing, dude. This is easy to do. But it's really easy to do. And it's like, I'm telling you, once you fix your diet, you're going to see a huge alpha gaming upgrade. You're going to see a huge alpha gaming energy upgrade. You're going to feel better day to day. You're going to have more confidence and you're going to win more. And gamers, we're talking about fixing society. Like, one of my major themes of this YouTube channel is to try and fix society through gaming. Because the facts of the matter is that the gaming world leads society. We are online first. Everybody's making fun of the gamers. They're like, you guys are online all day. Don't go outside, blah, 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 blah. Everybody's online now. Everybody, like, normies are online all day. All they do is stay online. Like, well, I was online first. I'm a gamer, okay? Damn. I'm winning, okay? Okay, gamers. So we lead society. We lead culture. Okay, gamers. Let's talk about the second thing about gamers leading society and lead culture, which is true. A lot of people don't realize this. Gamers actually do lead culture. So basically, gamers. Who was the first people online? Who was the first group of people that were negatively affected by online 18 plus video addiction? Who were the first people as gamers? 100%. Now look at society. Look at sections of society. Which section of society is the most beta? Unfortunately, I hate to say it, it's true. It's the gaming world. I mean, I hate to say it, guys. This channel is, you know, it's like a rock it's like a shining rock. You know, we're like all alpha here. We're like raw, rock hard, masculine, physically, you know, peak of masculinity. Which is normal about gaming, and it's actually expected of gamers to be hyper masculine. But in the majority of gaming world, it's not like that. It's actually very beta. Like, most people in the gaming world, most gamers, I mean, it's hard to even call them gamers really, but most of these guys, cause like, come on, it's a big gamer, you need to be competitive. These guys aren't competitive. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But most of these guys, fundamentally, they don't believe in themselves. They don't have conviction. They're constantly apologizing for themselves, and they don't believe in stuff. So it's not like they're not even apologizing for what they believe in. They don't believe in anything. Well, that's not masculine at all. That's hyper beta. You know, that's not anything. You see that across the entire gaming world. I mean, go to Twitch. Like, I'm not even kidding. Are we even going to talk about the hot tub streaming category? Like, hot tub gamers, and like, they're not gamers anymore. On Twitch, it's just hot tub streamers, and then like beta males who watch these girls and they got nothing going on, and these guys have nothing going on. And it's like, wow, this is sad. Like, this is really sad, gamers. Look, gamers, you're an alpha male, okay? Women should crave you. They're supposed to thirst for you, okay? They're not supposed to like control your life, like financially dominate you, and you literally they don't know who you are. I'm sorry, that makes no sense. That makes no sense at all, and it's not like they're making real content. If you watch something that like really moves you, it really motivates you, like it really changes your life, and then you give that person $100 or $1,000, or you give that person like me a Bitcoin. That's content. Okay, that's somebody making content, and it's changing your life, and you want to experience life changing elements. All right, gamers, you watch basically softcore 18 plus, softcore online 18 plus videos on Twitch, which is the hot streaming category. That's not content. Like it's not changing anyone's life. It's just addiction. It's like low energy, anti-masculine, anti-alpha addiction. That's all it is. So it's like, this is stupid. That's what happened, gamers. We're right here in the forest again. This is game changing. Gamers, look. When you watch online adult videos and you're addicted to it and you're watching it every day, like 800 hours a day, what happens is you don't learn about life correctly. When you don't watch these videos like me, and you're pretty much dependent on yourself. And look, gamers, it's not nofap. Like, a lot of people get this confused. They think it's nofap. That's not true. I still fap. In fact, human males, like, we pride ourselves on the ability to fap. There's no species that can fap like human males. Like, women can't even. They don't have a nut mechanism, right? Animals, no. I mean, maybe monkeys, but I'm not seeing that in the wild. No, like, how's a dog supposed to fap? For example, how's like a zebra supposed to fap? It's only human males can really do that, and so we pride ourselves on that. So that's not what I'm saying don't do. What I'm saying don't do is watching the video content, because there's too much of it. And it's not that it's exploitative. Like, I don't care that it's exploitative. Like, are online 18 plus videos, spicy online videos, are they exploitative? Like, probably. Who cares, right? That's not what I care about. The problem is it's not optimal. It's a de-optimization. You ever play a game and it's like something that's like a noob trap in a game? It's like really good in the beginning, it's like really good early game, but then it kind of falls off late game and you never win with it. That's what that's like it's like online adult video addiction. That's what it is pretty much. It's like, it's a noob trap. It's just not optimal. It's like a suboptimal way to live. That's the problem with it. And the issue that I've noticed is that society is kind of like destroyed itself because of this, and I believe it's because like about 70% of men are addicted to this stuff, and they have betafied themselves as a result of it. And it will explain why it betafies you if you watch this stuff. And then what happens is women have just gotten completely nuts. They've just gone completely insane, and then the world has just gone completely upside down. That's pretty much what happened. When you don't have like infinite access to online adult media, what happens is you're still gonna fap, obviously, if you're an alpha male. And then what you're gonna do is you have to be more creative about it. Like, you can't, you don't have infinite access. So you have to be more creative about it. You have to be more, in tune with yourself. And what actually happens is you learn yourself more. You could say, I'm not trying to be weird, guys. I know, like, it's embarrassing to say, but like that's just the reality of it. Because when you have infinite access to online media, you're dependent on the content. You become dependent on the content, right? You don't learn yourself. You don't learn. You're not dependent on yourself. Like, I mean, maybe that's a better way to put it. Like, when you don't have access to this stuff, you're actually dependent on yourself. You have to be the one that motivate yourself. Like, when you don't have this, when you do have the access, like, you become dependent on the media. And then I think what happens in like the minds of young men, they actually think that this is how the male-female process works, and they become. They also don't, you don't learn a lot of things, but also what happens is you pretty much see women, or sexualization of women. It's not exactly women, as like that's how you get off, right? You see them as how you get off, and so you become dependent on women to get off, right? Now you become beta. Now you become betafied. This happens to men that watch an egregious amount of online adult videos. And I'm going to be real with the gamers. Like, I mean, we're talking like over 2 hours a week is egregious. That's reality, but that's just not, like, I know people doing like way more than that. Like once a week is like egregious. That's like too much. Like once every 6 months, I think it's like, okay, that's more normal. Once every 3 months, okay, that's like more normal. No, we're talking like what some people do twice a day. Like, they're far gone. But if you do like once a week, it's too much, right? It's like way too much. So you actually become betafied by doing that. And once you stop doing that, you have to be dependent on yourself and become more self-motivated. And you are actually the ultimate decree of what gets you off or not, right? So what happens is you become alphatized, and that's huge. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to do, is become more alpha. And gamers, this is a pretty embarrassing conversation, and I know a lot of people don't want to do this, but that's the reality of the situation, right? That's the reality of the world. And you don't believe me? Go outside a little bit, or go online in about a week, and go to any major website, any major social media, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember why. Oh yeah, I remember why. This is why we need to do this. This is why I need to start alpha upping again. This is why we gotta listen to the WQ program and become alpha gamers, start naturalizing your gameplay. The only reason any of this is possible is due to natural gameplay. That's why it's so powerful. It's so perfect. Like, think about natural gameplay. It's just gameplay optimization. That's all it is. It's gameplay optimization, because it's centered around reality. It's centered around what's happening, because reality is the actual ultimate arbitrator of truth. And so when we use reality as an arbitrator of truth, when we use reality as a center of optimization, what happens is we start learning about the real world better, you could say. Yo, what's up, guys? A lot of people are always asking me, like, WQ, what is natural gameplay? It sounds so profound. I mean, this is game changing. This is huge. Like, this is a big fucking deal, dude. Yeah, you're right. Think about unnatural gameplay. That sounds bad, right? That sounds pretty bad. Yeah, I think it makes more sense when you think about what unnatural gameplay is. And then you're like, okay, I don't want that. I want natural gameplay. I want my gameplay to be really natural and to be smooth and feel good and be tangible and exist in reality and be based on reality and be tempered and soulful. That's what I want my gameplay to be like. I want my gameplay to be free of ego. Wow, when you start naturalizing your gameplay, what happens as an effect, gamers? Your ego depletes. Oh my god, gamers. Are you serious, W? Are you serious? Are you kidding me, dude? You're serious, right? Your ego goes away when you start naturalizing your gameplay? This is a real thing that happens? I'm like, yeah, dude, it is. It's easy to do, gamers. You need to subscribe right now, okay? We're going to go through the whole course, the whole program. This is a game changer. This is a big deal, gamers. This is like New York City big. This is like Jupiter big, okay? It's like nothing this big ever. I mean, really consider that. You look at, I play a lot of video games. I play a lot of this Link to the Past. I probably tracked about 1,000 speedrunners through my course of playing Link to the Past. And I deeply tracked them. Like, I would record their PBs and like watch every video, like every VOD of theirs. Like, I'm kidding. And the number one thing that I learned that was holding players back, number one thing, their ego. Number two thing is their movement was just bad. But the thing about movement is you can fix that. 1 week you can fix that, right? 1 day you can fix that. So why was their movement bad? Well, they had like a huge ego. Straight up, they had a huge ego, and their ego is preventing them from seeing their problems and fixing their problems. Like, that's basically what ego is in gameplay. Like visually, what ego is when you know you can do better, you can clearly do better, but for some reason you're not. That's what ego is. So when you like totally throw the run and you like clearly can do better and you do not need to throw the run, that's what ego is, right? So that was the number one problem in gamers. And I wanted to fix that problem, and the way I fixed it through gameplay naturalization is through natural gameplay. And it seriously changed the world. So when I talk about natural gameplay and online adult video addiction and what is natural and basing, optimization arguments around gameplay that exists in the real world, that's kind of where I'm coming from. I'm trying to fix this ego problem that exists in society with some, some people I'm sure think society is great and there's like no problems. Power to those people. Okay, I love you guys. Super love you guys. But I think it's issues in society. Frankly, I see it day to day. I really don't like it. I see it in women. I think it's manifests itself very, obviously. It's a very apparent. I see it in men too, though, and I don't like it. I think we should fix these problems. And like, I'll be honest, once we do fix society, you can still upgrade your life. You can still change your life. You can still improve your life. Think about that. I don't care. Like, let's say society is the best society in the world. We're living in the number one society in the world, which we might be. You can still improve your life radically. I'm trying to fix this ego problem in society by fixing it to fixing the real issue, getting back on natural track, getting back at what is natural, get rid of the negative stuff. See, the thing with the adult video addiction, it was a hypothesis. I tested the hypothesis in July last year. I actually quit the videos just to test the hypothesis. 6 months go by, make significant radical changes in my life. Several. Game-changing changes. I moved out of my house. I've been trying to move out of my mom's house since I was like 19 years old. Why? I mean, it's not hard. Like, why did I never? But suddenly I quit these videos, and it's like I, for some reason, get the motivation to do it. I'm not really sure how to explain that. I mean, that's just interesting. But it's to me, it's like, okay, well, this is obvious. So now I'm trying to get other people to do that because I think it's gonna upgrade your life. I mean, it's gonna start snapping together.